right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about part 3 of the Baddies Caribbean reunion. And baby, just when you thought it couldn't get no crazier. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we finna have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we kicking it off where we left off. JL done smack fire out of Biggie that she done went flying back looking crazy. Biggie over here,
JL, why you hit me, my nigga? What's going on, my nigga? I didn't never do nothing to you, my nigga. Why you hit me, my nigga?
Biggie, don't matter. You done got popped at this point. What you gonna do about it? Is you finna fight about it? She don't want to. Santana, he out here telling her, Biggie, I just feel like you need to come out here. You need to run your fade. When J.O., she done hit you. She just cracked you. You ain't finna come out here and do nothing. Biggie said no. She ain't gonna do nothing. As a matter of fact, Biggie ran into the crowd, honey. It come a point everybody's looking up. They like, where the hell Biggie at? Biggie in the crowd, all right? I don't know if the mic ain't loud enough or if Biggie just thought that, I don't know why the hell she got to keep holding her titty up to her lips whenever she get ready talking to this mic. That was working on my nerves because I'm like, look, leave it alone. We can hear you just fine. And you know you in this voice, you loud anyway. Be quiet. Put your titty down and either talk, fight, or get off his stage. Because Biggie was getting on my last nerve. I think Biggie was getting on everybody's nerve. And that's why Tommie ends up starting to crash out. But before Tommie started crashing out, basically, I think it was Wendollie and JL. They both say that the reason why JL popped off on Biggie is because Biggie hit Keva. It was all that chaos when Anna was into it, with Nunu when they first got into it in the house. And then it, who was it? Keva came up and they dove on her on the couch and all of that. Biggie did hit Keva. And so that's why. That's your answer right there. So what are you going to do about it, Biggie? Nothing. You got on my last piece of a nerve, all right? Tommie starts going off. I don't know what she crashing out about. She knocking tables over and shit. It looked kind of like she mad at Biggie because Biggie ain't fighting. She's telling Biggie that she need to fight. But I don't know if that's actually what she doing. She just acting a damn fool. Rollie done got fed up, honey. Tommie was getting on everybody's nerves with the drunk shit. And I guess Rollie had just had it. So Rollie got up and went over there and was like, come on, because you getting on my damn nerves. Once Tommie start fighting with security and getting on them, and she got a real bad habit of doing that. Anytime somebody getting in Tommie's ass or they telling her to stop acting a fool, she starts fighting security. At one boy, the light-skinned yellow fine one, he looked like he was finna crack Tommie because at one point she stole off on him and he looked like he was finna hit her. I think he had to walk away because it's just like at some point, why are you doing that? They don't have nothing to do with nothing. All these men is doing is what they was hired to do, which is try to keep you from doing too much crazy shit on this stage. And you keep on putting your hands on them. That's crazy to me. And I don't even think they need to keep letting Tommie come back around because Tommie's too much of a liability. Rollie get a hold to her. They go ahead and they fight. It wasn't too much of a big fight. Honestly, they was just like pushing and shoving on each other. Rollie looked like she kind of got the best of her, but really it just looked like they was pulling her. It wasn't too much. But I commend you, Rollie, because hell, ain't nobody else touching on her. Somebody need to put her ass in her damn place. They end up pulling her backstage and she's still going off on security, I'm talking about she is backstage acting a damn fool. Bobby tries to come back and bring her wig. And she go off on Bobby. I think this is the part where she cracked him and ended up cutting his face. Or whatever she did to his face and he ended up bleeding. He been doing lives about it or whatever, talking about the whole situation. Since it happened, for real. And I think that's the point that he did it. They end up going back and forth. I guess that's Tommie's sister, the one to be helping her, acting like her little assistant or whatever. The one that she done fought her ass to. You just got to be built a different type of breed, for tough or something, to be able to deal with Tommie, for real. Because, listen, you gonna end up one day you her best friend, she loving on you, and the next minute you finna get cracked in your motherfucking eye. It just, you never know what's gonna happen. But they get to arguing. They get into it. Biggie finally comes back up on the stage, out in the audience. Now, hold on, before we even talk about that, y'all, it's so messed up because at one point, Tommie is on her way to the car after she done beat on Bobby. She's on her way to her car. The cameraman, the lights people, all of them done caught straight. She walking to the car, how old are you? This what y'all do for a living? And you got gray hair. This what you do, hold up lights? You hold up lights for a reality show? And it's like, damn, why in the hell are they in it? Why? Tommie, why are they in it? These people, it just came to work today. That's it. And you done talk crazy to these people. They done went home contemplating their whole motherfucking life choices all because Tommie. And look what you doing. You on stage squabbling, getting your wig pulled off on a reality show. So they cancel each other out in my book. But Biggie come back on the stage. Saucy fed up with Biggie, because my whole point of it is, if you're not gonna do nothing, quit trying to talk all this stuff. You in here talking about, trying to talk about the replacements ain't coming back. You won't see them another season. Don't matter. At this point, we really don't need to see you another season, because you're not doing nothing. At what point are you going to start standing up for yourself? Because this is several times that Biggie done got punked and ain't did nothing, and want to sit up and give us speeches about I'm not giving you no clout off of me, my nigga. I'm not giving you no clout. But then you want to sit there in the audience and argue with the girl for 20 minutes. Is that not the same thing as giving her the clout that you keep claiming you're not giving them? I think that's why Santana was getting so frustrated. Like, be quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? At this point, since you're not going to run up, then you need to shut up. Tink and Meatball, they backstage arguing. I'm sick of this. Like, either y'all gonna keep squabbling, or y'all are going to just stop. Because why are y'all still trying to get at each other backstage hollering? You can't even see it. I think you just kind of heard the commotion off to the side. I don't even know why we was hearing it at that point, because y'all should have muted that shit. I'm sick of they segment. The shit is over with. Nat started yelling at the damn audience, yo, shut the fuck up. And my whole thing of it is, if I'm in the audience, I'm pissed at this point, because why the hell you hollering at me? I ain't did nothing. I ain't coming here for this abuse. All right, I did not come to this damn audience for no abuse. Don't be hollering at me. You holler at these bitches on stage, because you got all these heathens rolling around like fools, and you hollering at us talking about we trying to hear Janisha. The audience ain't the one acting a damn fool. Y'all can't hear Janisha because it's 20 bitches out here cussing each other out, screaming on the microphone. Biggie got her titty yanked up to her chin, talking into the microphone so she could be the loudest. That's why you can't hear Janisha. Ain't cussing no daggone audience. I should have let one of them girls cuss Natalie ass out. It's what should have happened. Once everybody get back seated on stage, they finally asked J.O. why she hit Biggie. And J.O. basically starting, I really honestly couldn't hardly understand what she was saying. I don't know if she was slurring. I don't know what it is that made me not be able to understand what she was saying. Is it the slang? I don't know what it was. Something about how J.O. talked. I don't know. But she basically is explaining that she hit her because, one, she hit Keva, and two, when they put J.O. off the show because of Meatball, she said that Biggie laughed about the whole situation. She said that Biggie knew that Meatball was going to come in her with a knife and claim that she wanted to cut her or whatever, and she laughed. And my whole thing with J.O. is, that's who you should have been slapping. Now, I heard you say to Meatball, oh, you want to cut me? Then let's cut. If that's what you want to do. But that's who you should have snuck and slapped. You slapped Biggie and wasted that. Meatball the one that got you put off the show. And Natalie and them is the ones who let the shit happen. You went out smacking the wrong person. Keva jump up and get to the middle of the stage and get to doing all this yelling. And my whole thing is, she's stomping like the Jolly Green Giant, feet, fat, fo, fum, all of this. And she's yelling about nothing. No, because Biggie, you know I never hit you. Okay, Keva, that was already discussed. Even Santana was yelling and saying, no, she said that she didn't hit you, or that you didn't hit her. Biggie did say that. Biggie said that on the show. She said, when Anna is the one that kept insisting that Keva hit you, or that Keva snuck Biggie. And Biggie even said, no, she did, but it didn't connect. She didn't hit her or whatever. I don't know if it's just the fact that she tried to hit her, or that she might have attempted, but it didn't connect. And Biggie already confirmed that she never hit her. Keva just doing a whole bunch of yelling. And it was pissing me off, to be honest, because it was just giving that she wanted a moment. You've been waiting backstage all day. You done got yourself hyped up talking about what you was going to do when you got out here. But because you really was not talking about nothing, to be honest. Off in the backside, while Keva up here doing all this hollering, Dia come out. And I'm just like, damn, they didn't even give Dia a proper introduction. It's just like all of a sudden she just walk out and Heaven runs up and do her real quick, baby Dia. That girl put her hands and fists and all of that on you, because it looked like Heaven was beating you down, honey. When she first ran up, and it wasn't no sneak. That's what I hate about this. Heaven literally walked up on you. She even said what's happening before she walked up on you, and you just got beat up. You over here on the sideline doing all this. I just felt like they snuck me. They sneaking. Slim over here, because Slim cool with both. Slim over here trying to tell Dia calm down. J.O. ended up sneaking Dia. And then I seen Wendollie ended up sneaking Dia. Now, my thing of it is with Dia, you can't come out here, baby, acting like everybody's sneaking you and you don't know why everybody's coming up sneaking you. You did a random diss track out of nowhere after you got kicked off the show and threw all kind of bitches into it that didn't even have nothing to do with putting you off the show. It was crazy. You went at everybody. Heaven was in it. She was one of the main people in it. I forgot who all else name you dropped in it, but like you really did. You did cover art with them owner and shit. Like it was crazy. You knew, you had to have known that you was gonna come on here and have to fight till thy kingdom come. I mean, for real. Like, you thought you were safe coming on this stage. It's crazy. They trying to calm all of that down. But off to the side, you heard Keva and Tesehki. They having, like, a little conversation on stage. Basically, Keva keep trying to, once again, she talking in in circles. She sitting up. Tesehki, I just feel like you'll be acting like you fuck with me, but you really don't fuck with me, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, Tesehki at some point was just like, okay, do you want to fight? Are we going to fight? Keva keep telling her, like, back up. You need to back up. You need to back up. But Tesehki, like, do you want to fight about it? And Keva, you did all of this talking online. I mean, you've been doing so much rapping about this online, about what you was going to do and all of this with Tesehki. I think you've been obsessed with Tesehki. You try to say the fans wanted y'all to fight. No, you just really been obsessed with this girl. And now that you face to face with her, you really didn't want to run that fade. Honestly, I feel like that's what it gave. You did not want to run that fade because Tesehki had to have asked you like 8 times, did you want to fight her? And you didn't do it. Over on the side, you got Heaven and Dia. They go round 2 finally. Well, they was trying to get everybody calmed down. It took 4 fucking ever. Slim keep trying to tell Dia be quiet because Dia over here, I just feel like she had my dead brother name in her mouth. That's why I want to fight her. And it's like, girl, once again, what you think she gonna do? She gonna talk greaseball crazy to you when you just randomly throw her in a diss track. What are you talking about? I mean, it's not right to be speaking on nobody's dead family. It's not right to be speaking on nobody's deceased family members or anybody for that matter. But it's like, what do you think? Once you do some stuff to somebody first, you cannot control how they respond to you. Hell, she started talking about your dead brother. It's a casualty of war, unfortunately. Like, I just really feel like Dia's crazy for coming on her being so naive and thinking that nobody wasn't gonna check her. Her and Heaven go round 2. You could tell Heaven tired, honestly, but she still got it because Dia cannot fight. And that's just it. She cannot fight. Slim, break it up. She like, all right, y'all got y'all ones. This it. Slim was playing den mother between them. Y'all know how I said Scotty was den mother all season, honey. Slim was den mother referee in this fight between Dia and Heaven because she claimed that she friends with both parties. So she was trying like hell to make sure it was fair, to make sure when nobody else jumping in. And to keep everybody calm down. She told Dia 800 times, honey, you back here talking too loud. They're not going to let you do nothing if you don't be quiet. And then it's like she was screaming, obviously, because she really shouldn't have went out there and had a round 2 anyway. Bitch, you keep getting whooped. Dia just cannot fight. They finally called ET out. I don't understand ET and her sense of fashion or her sense of, nothing. It ain't Halloween. Why are you coming in full costume? I don't know. Come with even the Party City wig and all. I don't get it. But I guess it was because you knew you weren't going to keep that hoe on anyway. As soon as she came out on stage, she threw the hair off. She picked the lashes off. Why you put them on in the first place? And what you do, try to run straight over there at Rollie, only to end up looking crazy on your ass and on your back. Rollie fall on you and put both of her knock-ass knees on your neck and gets to beating you in the top of your head. That's exactly what happened. It looked crazy. And later on, I think I heard somebody say that when ET was running up on Rollie, that's when Rollie threw water on the floor, which caused ET to fall and slip. Whatever happened, baby, you fell. So the first run up, really, you got done up. They break it up. Rollie tell her, go on home because you're not getting another round 2 out of me. And it actually kind of is crazy because at some point, I honestly thought they was going to hug or talk it out or something because Rollie starts being like, this is all crazy. You want to fight me so bad and because you know this is all your fault. I was a friend for you. I was willing to get jumped by all these bitches, ET, because I was defending you. And look what you did. And it's like ET kind of creeped up on her or whatever. And I honestly thought that they was going to hug. But ET ran up and tried to hit her again. And my whole thing of it is I feel like at this point, ET, you fighting her because you mad that you just was made to look a fool of. You came out here, you tried to run up, you failed, you look crazy. Because Rollie wasn't even trying to fight you no more. Rollie was saying that she didn't want to fight somebody that she loved. That's when I thought that they was going to hug and embrace each other or whatever. But honey, Scarface shocked me when she snuck Rollie again. It's crazy how, you know what I'm saying, you could be wrong about something because I do feel like ET was wrong based on when the story unfolded. She was out here leaking numbers, leaking addresses, all of that stuff. I feel like she was definitely in the wrong when it came to how she does Rollie. What I didn't understand was why the hell Rollie put tesehki name in it. And I guess tesehki didn't understand either, because at some point Rollie sitting up and she's saying the reason she made up with tesehki is because she's scared of tesehki and she didn't want to fight tesehki. Tesehki on the couch, she jumped up, hold on. Don't put my name in it because that's your friend. Don't put my name in it. She just sat over here and tried to explain why she mad at you, Rollie, and you wasn't listening. She over there about to cry. Rollie like, I don't give a damn about her about to cry. I know that's right, Rollie. Who give a damn? As somebody get mad or starting an issue and then you want to play victim and cry because I'm calling you out on your shit. Tesehki, sit down with that shit. I think at one point Tesehki even had the nerve to say some shit like, ET said she still wake up every night crying. What in the hell is you waking up crying about? Because you did something wrong to somebody and now they mad at you and they done cut you off and now you're waking up crying. And plus, that's bullshit. We know ET a liar, and that's some of the craziest shit she said. Tesehki, you trying to sit up and holler. Well, that's what your friend said. So I'm just telling you what your friend said. No, you shouldn't even say that because I think you realized it sounded stupid once you came out your mouth. They finally get ET to sit down. Callie and Gretch over there, they trying to talk to her. They like, y'all need to talk off camera. This got to be something that y'all can resolve. Y'all was friends for too long, blah, 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 which really they weren't friends for too long. It was honestly over the span of one season that they were cool. Rollie done said several times she didn't even know ET for real before she came on the show. They kind of got through together and they ended up being cool during filming. It wasn't like they had been friends for years or nothing like that. And then, they ended up coming on the show and a friendship breakup. No, it ain't no Tink and Meatball situation. They finally get everybody to sit down once again. And Janisha tell everybody they finna do the final thoughts. They start with Natalie. They working their way up. Asian, I don't understand what the hell you was talking about. She doing her final thoughts talking about defending Mariah. Who cares about Mariah? Mariah is a shit starter, and I'm so glad that Mariah ended up getting called out. And I still feel like Asian is kind of lost, especially when it comes to the situation between the Sapphire and Bianca and Mariah situation. You weren't there that season that all of this went on. And I just feel like you don't know the complete ends of it. But I think that Asian is going off of previous encounters that she's had with Bianca. And that's why now she don't really like Bianca. And she might feel more biased towards Bianca stirred the pot with Mariah versus the other way around. Jela, her face is fucked. She shouldn't even said nothing. I just feel like Jela should have sat there and just let them skip her on by. She should still be back her Neosporin in her face, to be honest with you. Jayla, I know you fired up as much. Stuff really do go full circle. It's really crazy how you sat up there, got a bite mark on your chest for you fighting somebody over and over again, and keep talking about how flawless your face is. And they really done set up and jacked your damn face up. But of course, she called out Callie and Greg, say that she don't like them. She'll never like them. It's up for them whenever she see them. I'm with Greg. Jayla, shut the hell up. At this point, be quiet, because she's over her just right at the end of the day and the beginning of the day when the morning sets and the sun, like Jayla, be quiet. This is not time for no philosophical ass bullshit that you be trying to pump out. Just say what you got to say and move the hell on so you can get up off of her and put an ice pack on your face before shit gets any more puffy and fucked up than it is. Sapphire, she get to talking. Sapphire in this raspy voice. Y'all, I appreciate the opportunity, and the Meatball and Tinka situation still breaks my heart. Tinka say shut the fuck up. She don't fuck that bitch. Get up, turn around, and throw a water bottle at Meatball. And Meatball in turn pick up a whole chair and try to throw it at Tinka. And my whole thing with that, Meatball, is you need to stop doing that. You keep on getting in shit this season because you're using weapons and you picking up stuff. You done already fought the girl 3-4 rounds. What's one more round versus you picking up a chair? And look what happened. You got other people, innocent bystanders in the way. You pick up that chair and it done hit Anna little bitty ass. Now you know that girl ain't nothing but a pencil. You done hit Anna. Anna done hit the floor. Fell out. I don't blame you, Anna. Collect all the money you can from Zeus, honey. Let them doc Meatball check for your next doctor visit, because that was some bullshit that she did. Santana must not like. Anna said that Saucy was being biased towards her and he really didn't like her because he like, I know on the floor she really ain't even that hurt. And it's like, Saucy, how you gonna tell that girl that she ain't that hurt? Come on now. A fucking chair just hit her. That girl can hit the ground if she want to, and I don't care how hurt she is. Now, in the back end, while these two was going at it, ET run over and end up hitting Rollie. They end up going round for round again. And baby, Rollie hit her with a chair. Which I don't blame you, Rollie, because Rollie kept trying. Like, they was provoking the shit out of Rollie. From Tommie to ET. I don't even think Rollie was trying to fight. She even said that this was the first time that she was going to dress up and come out on stage for the reunion. And I guess she didn't because she found out last minute that ET was coming and she knew ET was going to try to fight her. But like, for real, I was so proud of Rollie because she has matured so much and she really was not even trying to fight. But her and Rollie have their rounds out. And I'm going to give it to Rollie. I'm going to say Rollie got it. Actually, I'm going to say it's a tie because, you know, for her to not want to fight when she hit her with that chair, that gave her enough leeway to get a few hits in, even though ET was kind of working with you on that. Biggie do her final thoughts from the damn audience, baby. That motherfucker ain't never come back on stage. She out here
Big Dominican. Yeah, I want to do my final thoughts. My final thoughts, my nigga, Big Dominican. I got paid more than all the replacements. All of them up in one. I got paid more than everybody, my nigga. And they calling me on stage, my nigga. I'm still gonna talk my shit on my way on stage, my nigga.
And it's like, don't insult all of them because you don't have no problem with all of them. And this is exactly why somebody always want to knock your head off your shoulders, Biggie, because you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to roll all of them up in one because honestly, some of them might not even needed the money as much as you think. Because I think Heaven been popping since before coming on the show. That's why I'm like, damn, why did it take them so long to put her on the damn show? It got to be something in the back end going on. The stage finally gets cleared. They do their final thoughts with Saucy and Janisha. And one other thing that I do like that they added on was they started doing fight recaps. They did recaps of all the fights throughout each episode. So like if you missed them, at least you get to see a little sneak peek of the fight instead of going back through and watching the fight all together on the whole, like finding the episode that fight was on. I like that part of it, you know, and I honestly like having the live audience. I feel like that added a little extra, you know, umph to the reunion. And I would say bring that back. And also bring back Saucy because he made the bitches stand on business. He asked the questions that we all needed to know. Yeah, you know, he was a little shady, but that's what he was supposed to do. That's his job. He didn't come in there to just sit down and be like Nene or whoever the host previously was that didn't watch the show. He knew what the hell was going on, so he had questions too. And that's what I loved about him. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about the reunion as a whole, parts 1, 2, and 3. What was your favorite fight? On this one, I'm going to have to give it to Heaven and Dia, honey, because Heaven beat Dia to thy kingdom come. And that just is what it is. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on so y'all don't miss when I come back with the next one.